I'm Bob Mader with Contractor Magazine, and we're here at the Solar Decathlon in Irvine, California at Santa Clara's Radiant House, and we're talking with Brian Grau, who's going to explain how Santa Clara University's mechanical system works. And here's Brian.
Hello and welcome to Radiant House. So there's a couple different mechanical systems. Right now we're standing in the mechanical room of the house, and this is where all those systems come together. So behind me right here is a reversible heat pump, and this is part of our radiant heating and cooling system. So in the ceiling we have Masana panels, and that's where we run our hot or cold water through in order to heat or cool the house. So this is a reversible heat pump. It works in conjunction with a compressor outside to make that hot or cold water. And then we've got a manifold down here where we can control the 5 different zones in the house. So you can have a different temperature in the bedroom than, say, the kitchen. So you're only heating or cooling the part of the house where you actually are. Up here, this is the control panel for it. Very extensive control system to make sure, for example, the water is never colder than the dew point, so you never get condensation on your ceiling or anything like that. And then behind me over here, we've got part of our domestic hot water system. So on the roof of the house, we have a solar thermal panel, which comes down in a closed loop to this wine barrel right here, where we house a phase change material, a vegetable oil-based phase change material. So during the day, the sun's out, the water's coming down and heating that phase change material, it's melting into a liquid, and then at night when it resolidifies, it's releasing its energy back into the domestic hot water. So you always have hot water in the house whether the sun is out or not. And then we have an electrical hot water heater kind of as a backup. And then as part of the heating and cooling system, in order to get fresh air in the house and dehumidify it, up here we have our dehumidifier and our ERV. And so this brings in the fresh air into the house, dehumidifies it, and then just a very low flow circulation system. Doesn't do any heating or cooling, it's just to get that fresh air into the house so you don't get those blasts of hot or cold air or anything like that.
So, Brian, how big is the solar array? And is it evacuated tube or flat plate?
So our solar thermal collector, we have one flat plate collector, and then we've got a 7.14 kilowatt solar photovoltaic array for the energy needs of the home.
And how much energy can you store in this phase change material in the wine barrel?
I don't know the specific number for the phase change material, but it does hold all of our hot water needs throughout the competition. And then, like I said, there is the backup of the electric hot water heater in case the solar thermal panel is not producing exactly what we need.
Well, thank you very much, Brian. It looks like Santa Clara has a great entry into the Solar Decathlon.